I finally get a chance to find out what all the hype is about.
Do you feel any pressure, you know, to make it like you're the better player?
A little, of course. This is the guy everybody's been talking about since high school. Big-time wing prospect, ideal size, plays above the rim, insane athlete. That whole time, I've said, let me guard him. Let me take him one-on-one. Well, now I'm getting my chance, and I can't wait, because I'm about to go crazy out there tonight.
Should be an exciting game.
Yeah, make sure you tune in for it. MP, out.
He's about to tear it up.
everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Howie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Walker Kessler is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Keontae George. Then it's Collier. And it's Bailey in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. And it's Booker in at the point. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
All right, a special report now from the sideline to hear about this incredible season MP is in the midst of.
He just had an all-time moment breaking Wilt Chamberlain's single-season points record. Him and Wilt are still the only players in NBA history with over 4,000 points in a year. He told me he hopes to add to this record tonight. I'm betting he will, guys.
Yeah, he could add a lot to it. Thanks. And with the season in its stretch run, MP's been out to prove that his name should be on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
And everything he's done lately has only made his case stronger. He's showing the kind of poise and maturity that not many rookies have. Put that together with his physical skills, and it's easy to see why he's so special.
It didn't take long, but I think at this point we can agree that MP is on a course to be viewed as one of the great stars of the NBA.
To go from an unknown to a force in the NBA is something that you rarely see. It reminds me a bit of a young Jokic in that sense. Clearly, MP is a special talent, and the sky's the limit for him.
Here's Collier following the basket by Giannis. Collier, basket good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Booker. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Giannis' screen on George. MP dishes to Giannis. Back to MP. On the wing, Turner. Shot clock at 5. Giannis inside. Defended by Filipowski. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Turner. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Back to George. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Bailey. Doesn't go that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Giannis. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Kessler. Now Bailey. Guarded by Kuzma. Here's Collier. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Collier following the score by Miles Turner.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Trent outside. Here's Kuzma. Drops in the train.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They trail by 9 points. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
MP with it. Scoreless thus far. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. George against MP. Pass to Bailey. Here's Filipowski. 5 to shoot. And here's George for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Trent passes to Kuzma. MP outside. Out to Kuzma. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Here's Collier. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Bucks leading by 9. Now, here's MP. Pass to Turner. Back to Booker. Lock at 6. A wide open look here for Kuzma. No good with the triple. Utah has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Collier. Misses the 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Booker. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Bailey. Coming off a solid outing against Washington.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Kessler in the post. Turner covering. The Jazz with another miss.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. MP.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found it.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent. Here's Filipowski. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in that win against Washington. And it's Collier missing. The Bucks won their last contest, that game against Atlanta. Pass to Booker. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Utah with the rebound. Here's Collier. Lays it up off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And here's Booker. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, offensive interference. A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Miles Turner, and Rollins subbed in for MP. Jazz trail by 11. And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. The Jazz making a switch here. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Bailey. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Portis.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Offensive rebound. Here's Rollins. Portis the screen. Launches it. No good on that one. And for the Jazz, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Pass to Bailey. Takes a 3. Sims with the rebound.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
It's Portis atop the key. Here's Sims. Now here's Prince. This one for 3. The tie for the ball. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Smith checked in for Milwaukee. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Bailey. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Bucks. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been very fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run. Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Markkanen. No scoring in this one. And finished off by Bailey.
And no shortage of agility for Bailey. He just leaps up to the rim.
Outside Anthony. Shoots from 14. Count that one. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far. And if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Pass to Rollins. Now Portis. There's the 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Sims is checked in, and MP subbed in for Rollins. And here's Anthony from the arc. That shot, no good. Jazz trail by 11. Down low, got a piece of it, and stolen by Portis. Here's Prince, and a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. MP's got 5 assists in the game. .40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by NP. Outside Portis. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Nurkic. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Portis. MP inside. And he banks in the layup. MP's got his second basket of the night.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
And I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Markkanen is out there with George Niang. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Sensabaugh in at the point guard position. Booker, no good.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks leading by 17. MP dishes to Prince. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent, it's also about timing.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. With some arc. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Sensabaugh. The Jazz again can't hit it. Milwaukee leading by 22. Over to the left wing. Here's Sims. Count it.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Utah's gone up. Three from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Three-pointer, Markkanen. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Prince with the game.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Prince. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. And you look at Bailey. Throughout the year, he's shown that he can be a big-time player in the league, and at number 5 on our list, you have to be excited for next season.
And being inside the top 5 of what is a wonderful rookie class is really quite an accomplishment in and of itself.
Most certainly. I mean, it may be a little too late for him to win the award, but he should be very proud of how he's performed in his first season.
Outside, George. Markkanen in the corner. Pass to George. To end the cold streak. Clock at 4. Here's Collier. No good on the triple.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys Start playing hero ball.
Pass to Collier. Now Filipowski. Nurkic a screen on Anthony. Collier. The Jazz with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Green the pass to Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. MP third. Ace Bailey fourth.
And they're both just fundamentally sound. And their success at the free throw line, I think, bears that out.
Yeah, and it's something you've got to work on, though. We can't discount that piece of the equation. Quite frankly, a lot of rookies have too much other stuff to deal with. But these two are zeroed in.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Here's Collier, covered by Anthony. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Utah.
Utah substitution. Number 24, Walker.
And it's the Bucks ball. It's been 16 straight unanswered. And here's MP for 3. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And that's now 9 points for MP. Utah shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Pass to Markkanen. And that one, good.
And Markkanen is a low down inside close to the bucket. When he's got nice positioning, he's really comfortable inside.
Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Giannis has gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. Here's George. Pass to Collier. Off target from three-point range.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He ended up with 70 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And here are the Jazz now. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's the screen to the middle. They need this. Collier, that's good. Collier's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Filipowski, the bounce pass. Markkanen passes to Kessler. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Filipowski, no good. Milwaukee has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jazz shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Filipowski passes to Collier. Now Kessler. Utah moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's George. Back to Filipowski. Outside, George. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Giannis. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. He's got 14.
He is certainly one of the few true franchise cornerstones in the league. Few guys can take over a game like the Greek Freak.
Here's Collier. He's got 6. Pass to Markkanen. The Jazz with another miss.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Anthony with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Collier. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Filipowski. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here is MP. Drills the three-pointer. Booker's got 17 now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
To the paint. Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
See the stat sheet here on Bobby Portis. Since the All-Star break, he's been putting in work. 5th in field goal percentage and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. First free throw is good.
An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Anthony. And Utah also making a switch. Bailey's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Collier. He's got 6. Pass to Bailey. Here's Collier. Another miss by Utah.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Portis a screen on George. MP passes to Portis. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Collier. And he uses the glass on the layup. Collier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the half. Giannis a screen on George. Booker the pass to Giannis. The jump hook, good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Outside, George. Bailey with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Loads it up for Giannis. It's stolen by Bailey. Here's the break. George with the ball. Picked up by Portis.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Utah shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Collier. Offline with his three.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And the Bucks making a change here. Turner's checked in. And that one misses.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pass to Kessler. 6 to shoot. Here's Collier. And Utah again with the bucket. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from line. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for our contestant.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
When I look at Milwaukee, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place for the title run. These guys will be tough to beat in a 7-game series.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Utah Jazz.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Milwaukee now. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Shot from 12. The rebound by Turner.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shots good by Filipowski.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Milwaukee's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Filipowski. And here's George. Over Booker. And it's George missing.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
MP sets the screen for Trent. Buries it down low. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
For Utah, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now Bailey. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Collier. Sinks the triple. Collier's got 15 points.
He didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Booker with it. 19 points in the game. And Turner throws it down.
And Turner is an athletic behemoth. What a word. He's really good when it comes to finishing off alley-oop.
Utah with the ball. Back to George. Out to the wing. Pass to Collier. They set the pick. Here's Filipowski. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Turner. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Guys?
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
The Jazz with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Pass to Filipowski. George sets a screen, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. Filipowski finds George to the right side. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Bucks have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And the basket by MP.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Kessler setting the pick for Bailey. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. On the high post. Another miss by MP.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Collier. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside. Turner passes to Trent. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Now here's Kuzma. Down low, 6 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Collier, and it's sent back by Turner.
Turner using every inch of his length to protect the rim. Denied.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run. And the best way to do it is by great execution.
Here's Turner. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Turner's got 10 points. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Trent gets the bucket.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Kessler throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
MP deciding where to go with it. From deep. Kessler with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the inside. And Kessler throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that. Stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
MP outside. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Utah is shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Here's Collier. Good, nice job down low. 17 points in the game. Milwaukee's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's Turner. Kuzma, right side. Trent kicks to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the elbow. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Booker's got 24.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply take advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Kessler. The shot by George. Wide open. The shot will not fall.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Filipowski in a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Utah shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That free throw missing. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Turner. A.J. Green comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Anthony subbed in for Trent. It's Prince on the wing. The Bucks working the ball around. The 3 from MP. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Bailey in the corner. Outside, Markkanen. Drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got 5.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He's got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now, here's MP. 27 points for him. They kick it out to Green. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
George passes to Markkanen. Pass to Filipowski. Over Green. The shot by Filipowski, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for Milwaukee. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. George against Booker. Rebound by Nurkic. Utah's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Big fella running the floor. I love it. Markkanen showing you he can be determined to beat everybody down the floor.
The Bucks shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's Booker to the middle. Here's Portis. Shoots over Nurkic. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Filipowski passes to Markkanen. And Nurkic has it in the corner. Nurkic a screen on Booker. 4 on the shot clock. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Portis.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Anthony kicks to Green. Pass to MP. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 30 points for MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Utah shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. And George, here we go.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
MP dishes to Green. Anthony, the pass to MP. On the wing, Green. Another shot. And Portis with the layup. Portis has got 12 points in the game.
Hard to exceed Portis' level of energy. I mean, he just doesn't seem to ever stop.
MP outside. He got it up. Oh, he just knocked down the
buzzer beater. Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, able to put on a show for the ages. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Taking a look at the Jazz. Niang out there with Nurkic. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard. Pass to MP. From downtown. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Here's Collier. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throw? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Booker. There's the lob to the hoop. Nurkic with the steal. Here's Collier. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Sensabaugh. Bangs home the trifecta. Sensabaugh's got his first 3 points of the game.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Jazz shooting a low 30%. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Anthony finds Booker. Pass to Portis. Who's back up. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
And stolen by NP. Up the floor. The shot's good from Sims.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. With the step back, here's Collier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Collier's got 9 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
And the Bucks with possession here. And here's Booker. Outside Anthony. Anthony off a pick from Booker. Anthony kicks to Booker. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. MP's got 38 points.
Boy, the points really accumulating from three-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
They set the pick to the paint. Here's Sims. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Collier. Aston Yang. Here's Collier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 41.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
Jazz have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Portis, that's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Markkanen, good.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Bucks. Inside, here's Sims, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kept alive outside for George. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Portis sets the pick for MP. Portis can't get it to go. Utah has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the fourth quarter. And it's George finishing it off.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
he can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Collier. Back to George. He takes it in. Here's Bailey. From past the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Portis. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Outside. George. Pass to Bailey. Fires from deep. Connects from three-point range.
There's no question Bailey can score from anywhere. The defense cannot allow this guy to run free.
Booker the pass to Sims. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Smith checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Cole Anthony. Pass to Collier. Kessler, screen on Rollins. Back to Kessler. Makes it off the glass.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Bucks have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Booker finds Smith. Yep, that one goes.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Kessler setting the pick for Bailey. 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The Jazz shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. A rebound by the Bucks. With floor spacing so in demand, league-wide, Clark, there are non-shooting big men on the chopping block, wouldn't you say?
I agree. I mean, for centers, you've got to have the awareness as far as cutting and moving off the ball and then using what they call circle action in the paint to create an angle for the pass and stay out of the way. Those are the things that are part of the game now for the big guys. Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Jazz shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way in. Bailey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
And so MP will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's Prince on the wing. Back to MP. Fades and shoots. Good. And a nice assist from Prince. Booker's got 45 points. Pass to Kessler. To the middle. Here's Bailey. Count it. Good.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Milwaukee has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Back to MP. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And the benefit to MP being able to make that shot is it often leaves the defense at his mercy.
Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
It's stolen by Smith. Back to Booker. Out to Smith. Now MP. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And good that time. MP's got 49 points in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And in a two-game season series, you always want to take charge of game one, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Jazz.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
And it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
They set the screen. And here's George for three. Drains the three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Booker. Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. See you next time.